How can gender be a spectrum? How can an individual who is genetically XY be also born with a vagina? So today you will be educated and not be a part of the ignorance. We're going to talk intersex. Let's get into it. So with the recent Olympics and a heated debate around gender and identity, I stumbled across a plethora of misinformation and ignorance being shared online. So today you will be educated and not be a part of the ignorance. We're going to talk intersex. Let's get into it. So intersex describes individuals who are born with genitals or chromosomes or reproductive organs that do not fit completely into our binary male or female. For instance, a person born with XY chromosomes but has the external characteristics and external genitalia that is associated with female, meaning on the outside they have a vulva and a vagina but have XY chromosomes. That is one example of a variety of different variations in intersex. Intersex variation happens in about 2 in every 100 births. Now that is way more common than you know. That's more common than you think. That's as common as being born a redhead. Intersex is not the same as gender identity or sexual orientation. It does not necessarily predict gender identity or sexual orientation. It is about physical and biological traits, not how someone identifies or whom they're attracted to. Intersex individuals may identify as male, female, both, neither. Intersex individuals may and often are assigned a gender at birth and raised as that gender that is not in line with their identity, especially since some intersex may not be apparent at birth and is only later discovered around puberty or even after that. In the past, we in medicine used to consider intersex as a disorder or a disease. And in some cases, which is very sad, individuals were purposefully kept in the dark, y'all, about the true nature of who they are. It was like hidden from them. It may have been even hidden from their parents. And these individuals may have been subjected to irreversible surgeries without full informed consent. We now understand that intersex is a part of a human diversity and is not inherently a medical problem or a disease. Some intersex individuals may seek medical treatment to address specific concerns like fertility, which is commonly affected by intersex, or seek medical treatment to align their physical characteristics with who they are, their gender identity. So one common example that we see in medicine and urology is Klinefelter syndrome. This is where a genetic male individual is born with an extra X chromosome, XXY. And these individuals have smaller testicles. They may develop breast tissue or breast. They are often infertile. And these individuals are typically raised as males since their external genitalia look male, and it's usually not until puberty or beyond when the variations in their outward physical appearance starts to manifest and become more obvious, or when they aren't able to conceive naturally. Another less common example of intersex is something called androgen insensitivity syndrome, or AIS. And this is where the body does not normally respond to androgens. Androgens are hormones like testosterone. And androgens are important in the development of the male external genitalia, i.e. the private parts that we see on the outside. This includes the formation of a penis and testicles that drop from the abdomen into the scrotum before birth. The body can be partially unresponsive or completely unresponsive to androgens. So it means the androgens or the testosterone hormones are around, but the receptors are not responding. And if they're not responding, then it's almost as if these testosterones don't exist. So when it is completely unresponsive, it is called CAIS, complete androgen insensitivity syndrome. And this results in an individual that physically appears completely feminine, female, with external or outer genitalia that are the vulva and the vagina, but the chromosomes are genetic male XY. These individuals have normal appearing vulva and vagina, but their vagina dead ends, and they do not have internal female organs. They don't have a uterus, they don't have ovaries. Instead, they have internal testicles that never dropped. Again, dropping the testicles into the scrotum is dependent on androgens like testosterone. These testicles in their abdomen make testosterone, but the body doesn't respond to it. It is not uncommon for these individuals to be assumed and raised as female, and only at the time of puberty, when they don't menstruate or get a period because, again, they don't have a uterus, that this is discovered. When the androgen insensitivity syndrome is only partial, meaning some of the receptors respond to androgens like testosterone and some of them don't, the external features can vary. They may even include both male and female characteristics. So INTERSTEM is a spectrum, and there are multiple positive examples and role models in the intersex community. Intersex individuals are living full and complete lives. I really hope that this video helps to educate those of us that are unfamiliar, and most importantly, helps all of us to have a little more grace and understanding of one another. So let's be kind to one another. Let's be kind in these comments. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, and tell a friend to tell a friend so they can get this education about all things down there right